And now, Death Valley Days. Howdy, folks. I'm the Old Ranger, and I have another interesting true story for you about the historic Death Valley country. I'm sure you've heard of Lady Godiva, who, according to legend, rode naked through the streets of Coventry. The hero of our story tonight is a man, a young newspaper reporter by the name of Sam Swift, and the streets are those of a western city in the early 1900s. But you'll soon see why Sam became known as Mr. Godiva.
Sam.
Marjorie, darling.
No, Sam, you shouldn't. You haven't received Father's permission yet.
Sweetheart, all I need is your permission.
No, Sam, it's not proper.
All right, I'll see your father. State my intentions.
Marjorie! In here, Father. Here's your chance. There's no time like the present.
Hello, baby. I brought... Oh, hello, Swift.
Good afternoon, sir.
You gentlemen know each other? Mr. Norman Cates of the Sierra National Bank. Sam Swift.
Of the Daily Bulletin.
How do you do?
Oh, Norman, did you drive Father home in your new Pierce Arrow?
Why, yes, I did.
I'd love to see it. Will you show it to me?
I'd be delighted.
Excuse us. Oh, Father, Sam has something to ask you. Come on, Norman.
I guess you know what I'm going to say, Mr. Delafield.
I do.
I hope I have your permission, sir.
You don't.
I don't.
Until I'm clear on a few points. What are your prospects, Swift?
Oh, persuading her? Good.
Of supporting her?
Oh, well, I'll do my best, sir.
Let's see. The newspaper reporter, you make $25 a week, isn't it?
30, sir.
That table you're sitting on costs 20 times as much. Furnishings in this room alone represent many thousands of dollars, and there are 19 other rooms in the house.
Well, surely, sir. You don't expect a young son-in-law to provide a setup like this.
No, but I'd want the assurance that he could someday. Well, a fellow like Norman Cates has prospects. He's heading for the presidency of his bank.
Well, if it's money you want, I'll make it, plenty of it.
That isn't as easy as it sounds.
I don't agree, sir. Money's one of the easiest things in the world to come by. You started with nothing. You were a hard rock miner in Virginia City. I know your whole story. It's on file in the morgue over at the Bulletin.
And apparently you're not impressed.
On the contrary. It just bears out my belief that in this country of ours, all a man needs is a little imagination, some enterprise, and he can become rich, practically overnight.
It has taken me my entire life to accumulate a fortune. You have no idea,
Mr. Delafield, I'll bet you that I can start out tomorrow with absolutely nothing. Not a penny to my name, not a stitch on my back.
Naked?
Naked. And in 3 days...
You'd be arrested in 3 minutes for indecent exposure.
Let me finish. In 3 days, I can earn enough by my own honest efforts to wear an Antonio suit like yours. Eat in the finest restaurant in town. Drive a Winton automobile and $1,000 in the bank.
Say that again. $1,000 in the bank. A Winton automobile.
Custom clothes by Antonio. Meals in the finest restaurant in town.
In the space of 3 days, young fella, you've got yourself a bet.
And if I succeed?
You can marry all the daughters I've got.
I'll settle for Marjorie. Thank you, Mr. Delafield. I knew you were a gambler. You'd never gotten as far as you did if you weren't.
When are you going to start, Horatio Alger?
Tomorrow morning. 9 o'clock. Palace Hotel, room 202.
I'll have a committee on hand to see that you abide by the rules.
You're privileged, sir.
One other stipulation.
Yes?
Marjorie is to know nothing of this wager.
Agreed. Good day, sir.
Sam, you're off your trolley.
Maybe.
But what do you want to do it for?
Ah, my business. Your business is news, and I'm giving you a story.
If you've got the nerve to go through with it.
Then I can have the next 3 days off then, Chief? Thanks.
You mean you're really going to appear in public like a newly hatched egg?
You be at the front door of the Palace Hotel tomorrow morning at 9:30 with your camera, and you'll see. Come in.
Mr. Swift?
Ah, Mr. Delafield's committee. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Allow me to introduce Judge Downey.
How to do, sir?
Dr. Wright here.
Dr. Ryder.
How do you know?
My name is Bascom. I'm the manager of this hotel.
How do you do? Well, gentlemen, I think you're 5 minutes early, or else my watch is slow. Oh, Mr. Bascom.
Yeah?
Would you be kind enough to do me the favor of keeping this in the hotel safe?
Yes.
And my wallet? There's $3 there. Now, you gentlemen all know the conditions of the agreement.
We do.
Well, I may as well get started. This won't take long. How's the weather outside?
Thermometer read 52 this morning.
Any people on the street?
Not too many.
There will be. Well, gentlemen, I'm ready for the inspection, and you will have your admission fee ready.
Admission?
Certainly. You don't think you're going to see me for nothing, do you? Cost each of you 4 bets.
50 cents.
Mr. Delafield never mentioned this.
No.
An oversight on his part.
Well, we can't inspect him without looking.
And we can't look without paying.
So, I guess we may as well pay.
All right. There you are, sir.
Thank you. Thank mine. Thank you. All right, gentlemen. How about it, Doc?
Naked as the day you were born.
Judge?
Verdict, naked.
Mr. Bascom?
September Morn himself.
Thank you, gentlemen. I'll be with you in a second. Well, I'm on my way.
Hey, you're not naked.
Well, I was. You testified to that.
That's right. He did start out naked.
You are stealing one of our towels.
I am renting this towel from the hotel, sir, for 25 cents. Money which I honestly earned. Another stipulation of my agreement with Mr. Delafield. Well, pardon me. Good day, gentlemen. Oh, good morning.
Sam, hold it. That should be a beaut. Now, would you care to make a statement for the press?
Yeah, a note for the fashion editor. Skin is being worn with goose pimples this season.
Yes. Anything else?
Yeah. You may quote me as saying that now I know how Lady Godiva felt when she took her famous ride. See you, Ernie. Bye.
Ouch!
Oh, good morning.
Well, my friend, looks like you came into the right place.
Yeah, just in time, too.
Somebody steal your clothes?
No, I gave them away.
Oh, now you want a nice new outfit, huh?
That's right. What have you got for $1.25?
$1.25. That's a joke. Why, that wouldn't even buy you a necktie.
That's all I've got to spend.
Well, then, my friend, you came to the wrong place. This is high-class tailor shop.
Well, if you have no suit within my price range, I'll have to make my own.
You get out of here before I lose my temper.
Just a minute, Mr.
Tu sei pazzo, figlio mio. You get out.
Antonio, you believe in advertising.
You get out or I'll call the police.
How would you like to have 5,000 people outside your store today? Have your name, a picture of your shop on the front page of every newspaper in the city? Everybody talking about Antonio suits. $1 million worth of publicity for free.
For free?
Uh-huh.
How do I get it?
Well, loan me some scissors. Sell me 6 yards of brown wrapping paper, some needles and thread, and a few buttons for $1.25, and you'll see.
$1 million worth to advertise?
That's
for
right.
Free?
Uh-huh.
I'll do it.
Sam Swift, as he emerged from the Palace Hotel this morning to brave the asphalt streets, chilly weather, city cops, and the hazards of traffic.
How perfectly disgusting. The man must be demented. No one in his right mind would do a thing like that, would they, Marcus?
Well, it's a bit unusual.
He must have amnesia or something.
You know these newspaper men, anything for publicity.
But why? What could he possibly gain by it?
Why do men sit on flagpoles or jump out of balloons?
Well, I never could understand.
Where is he now?
At the hour of going to press, Mr. Swift was sitting in the window of Antonio's tailor shop, cutting out paper dolls.
How's this for a suit made out of paper? What do you think, huh?
I still think you are crazy, but I love you like my own brother. Look at the crowd out there. I never had such publicity in all my life. Never. Just for that, Mr. Swift, I'm going to make you a suit myself. The best suit in the house. Real good.
Well, I still haven't got a cent to my name, Mr. Antonio.
That's for free, no charge.
That's what I've been waiting to hear. I'll be in for it tomorrow.
I'll be ready for you.
Good. Oh, take care of my towel for me, will you?
Sure. What are you going to do now?
Sally forth and find some way to make $1,000.
Be careful, that crowd don't start to grabbing souvenirs for your paper suit.
Souvenirs! Oh! Thank you, brother, for giving me an idea. I made the front page, Ernie.
Did you? Take a look at this.
What, you want me to autograph this paper as a souvenir of the occasion? Why, certainly, sir. Happy to do it. There you are, sir.
I don't want your order.
$1. Oh, no, sir. Happy to do it for only a quarter. And hand it over. Oh, one at a time, folks. Hey, don't push. Have your quarters ready. Here, Ernie, you be cashier. Put the quarter in the hat. That's right. Thank you.
Sam, you really cleaned up.
Mr. Swift, grande. You're a financial genius.
Well, now, Sam, you're not going to carry all this money around with you, are you?
No, I'm going to put it in the bank. I know exactly the right one. The Sierra National. I take it to Mr. Norman Cates, assistant manager in charge of new accounts.
He made me the laughingstock of the entire bank, standing there barefooted with that ridiculous paper suit. I shall never live it down.
$767.50 in the space of a couple of hours.
Just goes to prove what fools people can be, to pay whatever he asked.
25 cents.
How do you know?
Well, I just happened to be in the neighborhood and I got caught in the crowd.
Don't tell me you bought his autograph, Eliza.
Well, I don't think it's funny. I don't think any of it's funny.
The boy's a financial wizard.
He's a cheap exhibitionist. If you pardon me, sir.
I agree with Mr. Cates. To think that he'd been in this house, in this very room,
Why, yes.
calling upon Marjorie.
Well, whoever put him up to this ought to be ashamed of himself.
His editor, most likely, to boost sales.
Father, call the bulletin up and tell them just what you think of them.
That it's yellow journalism.
You bought a paper yourself, my dear.
Well, where is Sam now? Does anybody know?
Hi, Chief.
What's the latest?
He's in the park. Cooking himself some supper. Says he's going to spend the night there, on a bench.
After making all that money selling autographs?
Says he's got to save that for something else.
Has he given you any idea as to why he's doing all this?
So he closes up like a clam whenever I ask him.
Well, he's still front page copy. Did you get any more pictures?
Nope, he's put his foot down.
What?
Says from now on, anybody who photographs him has to pay $100 a shot.
Well, pay him. I said pay him. Man alive, it's worth $500. Get that camera and get back there.
Okay, Chief. All right.
Here you are. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Thank you. Every little bit helps. Need any more pictures? Look me up. Yes, I'll call it a day.
Mrs. Smith. I am Pierre de Chinon, a friend of Monsieur Antonio.
Oh, yes. How do you do?
I own Maxim's restaurant on Front Street. You know the place?
Sure, everybody does. The finest restaurant in town. Those that can afford it.
Monsieur Sweet, I would be most happy if you would be the guest of Maxim's.
Well, thank you, but I've already had my supper. Beans and bacon.
Tomorrow then, and the next day, and the day after that. Monsieur Sweet, you shall have carte blanche at Maxim's any time you wish.
I won't have to eat in the window.
No, Monsieur Sweet. I shall give you the best table, and I shall tell everybody Maxim's is where Sam Swift, the nature man, is. They will fight for reservations. They will want the menus autographed.
No more autographs.
You will come then without autograph?
Oh, I'd be delighted.
Thank you, Mr. Swift. And now I go to tell my chef to create a new dish named for you.
Bye. Make it spare ribs, a la Godiva.
Now, Sam, what is all this about? Come on, break down. What's the reason behind all this?
Well, I told you. I'm trying to prove that America is the land of opportunity.
All right, but what's your reason?
Ernie, do you ever sleep under newspapers? Quite a night. Let me show you. Observe. Sports section, I wrap around my feet. Want ads? Around my knees. Society section, around my hips. Cooking hints, over the stomach. Advice to the lovelorn, over the heart. And so, my dear friends, I bid you one and all a fond good night.
Sam!
Marjorie!
I'm not where you were. I asked a policeman.
What, do you think it's proper to visit a man in his bedroom?
Sam, this joke has gone far enough. Nobody has a right to exploit you like this.
I'm not being exploited.
You're coming back with me right now.
Back where?
Why, to our house, where you can have a good hot bath and some dinner. Father will...
So your father sent you?
Well, no,
You tell your father for me I'm not calling my dogs off, understand? I've come this far on this thing, I'm seeing it through.
Sam, dear.
And don't you try to tempt me.
Sam, listen to me, please. Norman's waiting right over there with his automobile. He'll drive you...
Norman, now I know it's a plot to put me out of the running. I'm not budging.
You are an exhibitionist of the most vulgar sort. You just want to make the headlines, bask in the limelight. Well, I think it's disgusting. Brave to death out here. Get yourself arrested. I don't care. I hope I never see or hear of you again. You eccentric.
Marjorie!
Norman, I said that I couldn't give you an answer, but my mind's made up. I will marry you.
Oh, Marjorie.
Now, I'd like to look at some hats.
Oh, we have a complete selection. All kinds. Derbies, fedoras.
I don't like those. Let's try the skimmer, see how it looks.
No, Mr. Swift. This way.
Aha!
Huh?
Hey, Sam, there's a fella outside with an automobile for you.
An automobile?
Ernie, what do you think of this hat?
It's a Winton.
I know.
You bought a Wyndham?
Oh, no, I can't afford an expensive car like that.
Someday you will.
Let's hope. Meanwhile, the company, at my suggestion, is giving me the use of one of their new models in return for my endorsement.
Mr. Swift, you're killing me. Yesterday you ducked in here just ahead of the police wearing a towel. And today you drive away in a Wyndham and wearing an Antonio suit.
Tony, all it takes is a little imagination and some enterprise.
And plenty of nerve.
That helps, too.
Oh, Marjorie, this is wonderful. I'll give a big tea to announce it, and I think a June wedding would be lovely.
Father, you haven't said a word yet.
Oh, well, this is all so sudden, it's kind of taken my breath away.
Oh, if you knew what a comfort this was, Norman. I may call you Norman, mayn't I?
Why, certainly, Mother.
To know that our little girl is going to be in such good hands.
It's Sam.
I won't see him.
I'll tell the butler to refuse him. We're not at home.
No, I've got to see him.
Then you can see him alone.
Yes, I do not care to have any further words with him. Come, dear.
Now, look, you can't leave me to face him all by myself.
Why?
Well, it wouldn't be good manners for you all to walk out.
I hardly think Mr. Swift would be concerned with manners.
But you don't understand.
Hello, everybody. Well, I made it, Mr. Delafield, and faster than I thought I would, too. 30 hours instead of 3 days.
You have clothes on.
A genuine Antonio. And $1,000 in the bank, and a Winton at the curb.
A Winton?
Yes. I prefer it to the Pierce Herald. The manager at Maxime's is reserving a table for 2 for me this evening. Will you give me the pleasure of your company, Miss Delafield?
Sam,
My fiancée and I are dining together this evening.
Fiancé?
It's true.
And we're all very happy about it.
I'm sorry, Sam. I had no idea she'd get engaged to anyone else so soon.
Father, what are you talking about?
Sam and I made a bet.
And you lost.
Yes, I lost. I lost to son-in-law who's one of the greatest go-getters this country has ever seen. A man I could take into my company, trained to succeed me.
Marcus, will you please stop raving and explain?
Sam bet me that he could start with nothing, but nothing, and end up in 3 days like this.
And the stakes?
Permission to court you.
Marcus, how could you? So that was the reason. Sam, why didn't you tell me?
It's part of the bargain. Well, my congratulations to you both.
Thank you.
I hope you'll be very happy.
Sam, wait!
Let him go, Marjorie.
Let him go. Why would you have done what he did? Go through what he has just to win me? You know you wouldn't. You wouldn't even appear on the street without a necktie. Sam!
There he is now. He's cranking up the automobile.
Maybe she will catch up to him.
Come on, Margie. Hurry up or he'll get away.
Sam! Sam! I wanted to explain.
Nothing to say, Marjorie.
But you don't understand.
I'd rather not hear it.
They're arguing. Oh, now she's climbing in beside him.
Good.
She's throwing her arms around him.
In public.
That's my girl.
They're kissing.
Good going, Mr. Godiva.
There, Mother.
Don't mother me.
And the moral of this story is, if you want to think badly enough in a country like ours, there's generally some way of getting it honestly. And now, Death Valley Days. Howdy, folks. I'm the Old Ranger, and I have another interesting true story for you about the historic Death Valley country. The story you're about to hear is laid in a small lumber camp known as Saw Pits on the South Fork of the American River, not far from the place where gold was first discovered in 1848. The title of the story is Loggerheads. The great gold rush of 25 years ago is over. The river bars no longer swarm with red-shirted miners. The Sierra foothills now ring with the sound of axes as young men like Cy Seymour and Vic Burt fall timber to supply the sawmills downstream with lumber for the growing state of California. This is the day of the annual log riding contest, a big event in the river camp of Saw Pits, with a queen to award a medal and a kiss to the winner.
The winner, Silent Seymour. Nice going, Si. Come on up and claim your prize. Come on. And look, none of you little pecks in the cheek either. Let's see you really kiss you. Let go of me. Oh, don't be bashful.
Congratulations to the champion log rider.
Thank you, ma'am. Well, kiss him, Flo. Give him a big smack.
With pleasure. You big lump.
What are you waiting for, Baldy? Mail?
Female. Here she comes now.
Morning, Flo.
Hello, Vic.
Where are you bound for?
Sacramento. I got a wonderful new job working at the new Helvetia Hotel.
You mean you're leaving us for good?
Well, the chance came along, so I grabbed it. After all, what is it for a girl here?
Oh, come now. Queen of the camp?
Queen. Don't make me laugh.
We'll miss you, Flo.
Well, thanks.
All set, miss?
Yes.
Get it.
Drop us a line and let us know how things go with you. Bye.
Bye.
Well, I hope hope you're satisfied. Drove the prettiest girl in camp out of camp.
I did.
Sure. The way you treated her the other day in front of everybody. No wonder she feels she's got no future here.
Look, Vic. I never even kissed a girl in private, let alone in public.
You haven't?
No.
Well, then it's high time you started.
Well, I don't see why she couldn't have just presented the medal and been done. My medal, Vic. She got away with my medal.
Write and ask her for it.
Oh, I can't do that.
Why not? You know her address? Delvetia Hotel, Sacramento.
Oh, forget it.
Well, it's your medal, Si. You want it. You just sit down and write her a letter.
Vic, I don't know how.
Well, it's easy. All you gotta say is...
I don't know how to write.
You don't know how to write? How come?
Well, I just never learned. I can't read either.
Not a word?
Not a word.
Well, you ought to learn, Si. Comes in handy sometimes. Especially when you want to write a girl.
Who said I wanted to write her? I just want my medal, that's all.
I'll tell you what, Si. I'll write the letter for you.
Would you, Vic?
Sure. I've got pen and ink right here. There we are. Now, you just tell me what to say.
All right. Just say, Dear Madam.
She ain't. She's a miss.
All right, dear Miss. Please send me my medal, which you got, yours truly, Si Seymour.
Look, Si, why don't you go over to the store and buy a postage stamp and I'll do the writing.
All right. You better cut out that yours. Sounds too personal.
Sure. Dear Flo.
Regards, Si Seymour. P.S. At your convenience, will you please send me my medal? Thank you for letting me read it, my dear.
I can't get over it. He's always been so bashful. That's why they call him Si, short for silent.
Still waters run deep, you know.
He prints real nice and neat, don't he?
My husband always used to say that you could judge a man's character by his handwriting.
Oh, here's a medal if you'd like to take a look at that, too.
Oh, I would indeed. Oh. Champion Log Rider, California, 1873. My, that's quite a trophy, isn't it?
Oh, I wish you could have seen him on that log, Mrs. Perrin. He's a great big strapping fella. Oh, but the way he moves his feet and balances. Like a tightrope walker. Oh, but listen to me going on like this to somebody I hardly know.
I hope you'll consider me a friend, my dear.
Oh, I do, Mrs. Perrin. And you've been perfectly lovely to me. Brand new like I am here at the hotel.
Elderly widows get lonely in hotels, too, you know. But you send this medal back to the young man right away, and a nice letter with it, huh?
Yes,
Read it to me again, Vic. Real slow.
All right. Dear Si, I was very pleased to receive your letter and know that my presence is missed.
Who said anything about missing her?
Well, you know women, Si. They always jump at conclusions.
Well, go on.
Sacramento is full of important people. I even saw the governor once. But nobody quite takes the place of old friends like yourself.
Does she honestly say that?
Well, now, you don't think I'd make it up to you, Si? Well, here, look for yourself.
You know I can't read.
Well, there it is, word for word. And she signs herself, yours with the highest esteem, Flo.
The only letter I ever got in my life. She sure writes a pretty hand, don't she?
Mm-hmm. Real ladylike.
Scent.
Yeah, let me smell. And violets.
Well, don't smell it all up. After all, it is my letter.
When are you going to answer it?
Answer it?
Well, it's only polite to write and thank her for sending the medal.
Gosh, this is getting real complicated.
No, we can do it like we did before. You dictate and I'll write.
All right. But we'll make it short and sweet.
Another letter from him.
He didn't waste any time, did he?
A full page this time, look.
May I read it?
Oh, yes, please. I'd like you to.
My dear Flo, thank you for sending me the medal. It means a lot more to me now, knowing that it has been in your possession. He has a real nice way of expressing himself, doesn't he?
Read what else he says.
Someday I shall claim the other half of the reward that was supposed to go with it.
He means the kiss.
Oh. Well, you put some crosses at the end of your next letter.
Oh, Mrs. Perrin, dare I?
I think it'll intrigue him. It's what you've been hoping for.
Oh, yes. Yes. And I was so afraid he'd never come out and pop the question.
I take it you're going to accept him.
Oh, of course I am. I love him. I'll mail my answer tonight.
Good, darling.
Must be a storm coming. There's the whistle. We better make a run for it.
Now, wait a minute, Si. I don't like to leave anything that might come crashing down without a warning. What do you say we finish this one, huh?
You're right, but let's make it fast. Timber! Quick! Carry out. I'll try not to hurt you too bad.
Don't leave me here. Go get help.
Let another tree fall on you? Let's go. Hi, Vic. How you feeling?
This is worse than winter underwear. I itch, but I can't scratch.
Well, at least they got the bandages off of your head, so you can read to me again.
Did you get another letter?
It was here the night I brought you out of the woods. I've been carrying it around with me ever since.
Oh, you'll have to hold it for me, Si. My dearest.
Dearest?
I think I must be dreaming. Then I look at your letter again and know it's true. You love me. You want to marry me. Oh, Si, if only I had your powers of expression to tell you what is in my heart. All I can utter is the single word, yes. Your loving Flo. Well, congratulations.
I'm engaged to be married?
Oh, you've been engaged for 2 weeks, only you didn't know it.
Nearly 3 weeks. I wonder what she must think of me for not acknowledging this.
Better get an answer off to her right away.
How can I?
Well, have one of the other boys write it for you.
A brand new, different handwriting, that'd sure look funny, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I didn't think about that. Well, I guess the only other thing for you to do is to go to Sacramento and see her.
Not with you laid up like this.
Oh, you've done enough for me, Si. Saved my life. No, I can manage.
I'm riding herd on you till you get those casts off.
Well, what about your fiancée?
My what? Oh, Flo. Well, I'm sure she'll understand.
What could have happened? 3 weeks now, and not a word.
It certainly does seem strange.
Maybe he's changed his mind.
My dear child, no. After that ardent letter?
Then why don't I hear?
There must be some good reason.
Oh, I wish now I hadn't been so forward, accepting him right off.
Nonsense. He asked you to marry him. You have it in black and white. Now, there's only one thing for you to do. Go back to Sore Pits and see him.
Oh, Mrs. Perrin.
Well, you'll never have any peace of mind till you do.
But supposing, just supposing.
Just supposing that I go with you.
Oh, Mrs. Perrin, would you?
I'm dying to meet this young man myself. Well. Now, is there any place in the camp for us to stay?
The shingle house, where I used to work.
Good. We'll pack right away and take the evening steamer up the river. Oh.
Imagine the most terrible things. That you were sick or dead or that you had jilted me.
Flo.
Why didn't you write and tell me about Vic?
I'm sorry.
I waited for a letter every day. Oh, Si, no man ever wrote such letters as you. It was then that made me fall in love with you.
I'm glad. When are we going to get hitched?
You set the date.
Today. Tomorrow?
Si, give me a little time. Say next Sunday?
Next Sunday it is, then.
A day of pure gold.
That from the Bible?
Oh, silly, that's from your own letter.
What letter?
The one proposing to me. The day that you're mine will be a day of pure gold.
I never.
Well, it's right here in your own handwriting. And pages more. I know it almost by heart. The first 2 lines. You are the sun and the moon and the stars to me.
Let me see that.
Oh, you're not going to tear it up.
No.
There's nothing wrong in being poetic when you're in love.
I'll give it back to you, Flo. Just let me have it for a little while to kind of mull over.
Well, if you'll promise not to lose it. And this letter I want to keep for the rest of my life.
I promise.
All right, I admit it. So I did embroidery him a little.
A little? You turned them into poetry and spun them out into pages.
Well, it did the trick, didn't it, Si? She's going to marry you.
Maybe.
Well, I thought it was all set.
She fell in love with me on account of these letters, Vic. She told me so.
Well, good.
Only I didn't write these letters. You did.
She don't need to know.
You think I'd marry her not knowing? You're going to tell her, Vic.
Me?
You deceived her. Or you're going to square me with her.
Oh, now, looky here.
She wants to come see you anyway.
You're making me feel like a criminal, Si. I thought I was doing you a favor. Honest, I did.
Gosh darn it, why'd I never learn to read and write?
I'm glad to see you coming along so fine, Vic.
Yeah. Doc's gonna take these blame casts off tomorrow.
Then you'll be able to stand up with Si at our wedding. How wonderful.
You're really in love with that guy, ain't you?
Head over heels.
Oh, he's a great guy. 4 square. Just to show you how square. I know you won't believe this, Flo, but he seems to think I ought to take the credit for some of the things that went into those letters he sent you.
You should. Why?
Well, once in a while I'd throw in a suggestion or two, and, well, you know, Si, he's not one for long words. Once in a while he gets stuck, and, well, you know, Flo, 2 heads are better than 1.
But he did write those letters.
Oh, they were from him, sure.
I mean, he wrote them with his own hand.
Well, his name was signed to him, wasn't it?
Vic.
Would you mind handing me that pitcher of water on the table there, Flo? I'm kind of thirsty. Thanks.
You wrote those letters, Vic. Didn't you?
Well, I just happen to have pen and ink handy, and...
And he doesn't know how to write. That's the truth, isn't it?
Well, what if he don't? That's nothing against him. He just never took the time to go to school, that's all.
And I suppose he can't read either.
Lord knows he wished he could. Especially these past few months. Look, Flo, the little things like reading and writing, why, you can teach that to him after you're married.
Thanks, Vic. Thanks for telling me, Vic. Thanks for the letters. They were beautiful.
Your own made pretty darn wonderful reading, too, Flo.
You said you had something you wanted to tell me, Flo.
Yes. And it's so much easier to say it out here than in that stuffy parlor at the Shingle House.
What is it, Flo?
I saw Vic yesterday.
Yes, I know you did.
He's going to be able to stand up with you at our wedding.
You mean you're still willing to marry me after learning that he wrote those letters?
I love you, Si.
Could love a man who can't read and write? I'm so ashamed, Flo. A grown man like me, and I don't know as much as a little kid that high.
I can't hold it against you, Si. Because, well, you see, I can't read or write either.
You can't? But what about all those letters?
Mrs. Perrin wrote them for me and read me yours.
She did? Can't believe it. All that pretty handwriting. Flo.
Si.
Here they come.
Three cheers for the bride and groom! And the parade! And the parade! And the parade!
What does that say?
That sign says, excuse our dust.
I think you're a doggone liar.
Goodbye, Mrs. Perrin.
Goodbye,
And thanks for
darling.
everything.
Goodbye, Vic. And thanks.
Good luck, Si.
Why, you're in love with her, too.
Whatever gave you that idea?
I read those letters.
Well, they ought to be good. I've had a lot of practice writing love letters to hundreds of girls.
It seems to me all this goes to show that there are none more literate than those who understand the language of the heart. Howdy. I'm the old ranger, and Death Valley's my stamping ground. Many's the tale of adventure I'm going to tell you about the Death Valley country. True stories, mind you. I can vouch for that. My story tonight took place over 100 years ago, but it's very timely. I call it the land of the free. The year is 1849. From all corners of the earth, men are heading for California in the greatest gold rush the world has ever known. Most of them with just one thought in mind, to get rich. Some for the sheer adventure of it. A few to lose themselves. But the two men in our story have a still different reason. A unique one. It starts in Louisville, Kentucky, in the home of Dr. Henry Cabell.
The stories they're telling about California sound like something out of the Arabian Nights. Why, who'd have one fella, son of an overseer, a nobody, picked up 167 ounces of gold in 2 days?
That's a great deal of gold.
Well, I declare, why, it doesn't seem possible. More than 10 pounds of gold in 2 days?
How much is 10 pounds of gold in money?
I don't know. It's past my apprehension.
Zach. Zeke.
We beg your pardon, Miss Caroline. Me and Zach didn't mean to confiscate the conversation.
You were saying, Mr. Tyler?
I was saying, with gold that plentiful, I'll come back at the end of a year with a fortune. More than I'd make in a lifetime grubbing away in a law office. In spite of what Miss Jerry says.
I refuse to argue with it, Tyler. The last even before you leave.
Well, I think it's wonderful. I only wish Dr. Cabell were a little younger, or more adventurous, so he could go.
A few of us, my dear sister, are needed at home to grub.
I took permission to bring the dessert in myself, Miss Caroline. Something special for Master Tyler's going away.
Angel food. Revy, you're wonderful.
And I put the candles on to help light your way back to Kentucky.
You almost make me change my mind about going.
Master Tyler's got a weakness for angel food like nothing you ain't never seen.
Wait till you taste it. It'll be your weakness, too. Rebby's the best cook in Kentucky. Bar none.
It's good of you to let us have her, Tyler, while you're away.
My pleasure, sir.
And my pleasure, too, Master Tyler, giving me a chance to be with my brothers for a spell.
You sure you wouldn't like to sell her to us, Mr. Tyler? Since we already own Zach and Zeke?
I'll need her when I get back. See, I plan on buying the old Russell place and doing it over. Have a real establishment. That is, if Miss Cherry'd like it.
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, Tyler.
Might even arrange to buy Zeke and Zach from you then, Doctor.
You do count on making a fortune in California, don't you? Well, here's to your success, sir.
The best time to ask him is right after a meal. Folks always feels good then.
Tomorrow morning, right after breakfast.
So soon?
The longer we wait, the lesser gold will be in California.
Makes my mouth dry just to think about it.
The least he can say is no.
Will you do the talking, Zeke?
I'll do the broaching, and you back me up.
Yeah, I'll back you up, sure.
And I'll do the praying. For you both.
Tyler Preston is a fine, upstanding young man. Good family, good education, and good habits.
I agree with you, Annie, but I want more than that in the man I marry. I want someone who's sure of himself, who doesn't jump this way and that every time the wind blows. Someone who'll make me excited at the very thought of marrying him.
Excited? Oh, marriage is a business, not a fancy dress ball. I declare, you younger generation are certainly getting some strange ideas. Why, in my day, such things were arranged for the children, and there was no argument.
Now, Carolyn, don't get yourself upset. Times are changing, and I, for one, am in favor of it. I never did feel that marriage should be put on the same level with raising horses. Oh, speaking of horses, Zeke, tell Zach I want to talk to him about that gray mare.
Zach's already here, sir, waiting to see you. We both is. What I means is, there's something we want to talk about, Moss Henry. Zach!
What is it? Something wrong? What have you two been up to?
We ain't been up to nothing, Miss Caroline. That is nothing wrong.
No, ma'am, sure ain't.
Well, speak up, Zeke.
Oh, you've been mighty kind to us, Moss Henry. Ain't a better mouser in all Kentucky than you is.
And that's the truth.
Of all the slaves we know, there's none better treated than me and Zach.
It sure ain't.
But
what?
We still is slaves.
Of course.
We's owned by someone that can buy us and sell us.
You needn't be afraid. I'd never sell either of you boys as long as I can help it.
Not even to Mr. Tyler, if that's what's worrying you.
Moss Henry, we wants to be free. We want to belong to ourselves. We want to go where we like, stay where we like, get married as we like, have children. That's free.
I never heard of such impertinence.
Not impertinence, my dear Carolyn, but a very natural desire. I sympathize with you boys. Every man feels the same way, regardless of race or color. If I could afford it, I'd set you free myself. But I'm just a hard-working doctor.
Who can't collect his bills.
But we ain't asking you to give us our freedom, Moss Henry.
No, sir. We wants to buy it.
Buy it? With what?
With gold. If Moss Henry will just, what's that word?
Grub steak.
That's it. If Moss Henry will just grub steak Zach and me to California, why, we'll gather enough gold to buy our freedom papers.
That's the most preposterous suggestion I ever heard.
California's a long way off, boys. Even after you got out there, it wouldn't be as easy as you think.
The gold is just laying all over the ground, Moss Tyler say.
Mr. Tyler hopes.
You can't believe all those tales you hear about just picking it up.
We'll dig for it then.
It'll be a lot different than plantation life. Here you have warm quarters, plenty to eat. Out there you'd have to sleep on the cold ground, perhaps. Go hungry.
All them things we can stand, Moss Henry, if we working for our freedom.
I don't know why you sit there, Henry, and allow them to argue. The doctor has patients waiting for him. And there's plenty of work waiting for you in the kitchen, Rebby. Tell him the whole idea is impossible, Henry.
Why is it?
Moss Henry.
You wouldn't let them go, our two most valuable slaves.
Of course, there'd have to be details worked out.
Have you lost your senses, Henry Cabell? Well, these slaves are worth at least $1,200 apiece.
We'll earn it. Just give us our chance.
Very well, I will.
Moss Henry, the best moss in the whole South.
Praise the Lord. Father, you're wonderful.
From the sunny south, the scene now shifts to the gold camp of Hangtown, California, in the winter of 1849. The first of California's unusual winters. For weeks on end, it has rained without let-up. What with the mud and freezing cold, mining has become impossible. Those who didn't quit camp altogether try to forget the misery of the weather in the company of places like the El Dorado.
Hey, shut that door.
We just step inside, sir, to get out of the rain for a minute.
Get over there by that stove.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Here, move up closer. You're shaking like a pair of dice.
And dripping like a couple of watering cans.
Do it always rain like this in California?
I ain't seen the sun since I came here in 48. We sent out a pair of doves last week to try to locate some dry land. They ain't never come back. Drowned, I guess.
Let's see your papers.
Papers, sir?
Runaway slaves, that's what you are.
No, sir, we're not.
You are slaves.
Yes, sir.
And you ain't got any freedom papers?
No, but,
I know it. Could tell it just as soon as they walked in here. It'll go hard for them, believe me, when they're sent back to their owners. And I'm taking you in right now, till I get word to the authorities and collect the reward.
Hold it, Pike.
Who are you? Where you from?
Louisville, sir.
Kentucky.
What's your names?
Zach?
Zeke.
Well, which is it?
Zeke.
Zach.
Make up your minds.
My name is Zach. It's short for Zachariah, sir.
My name is Zeke, short for Ezekiel.
Good old Bible names, huh?
Yes, sir. My mammy, she opened up the Bible every time she have a new child born and name it from the book she opened up to.
That don't make 'em honest.
Shut up.
What are you doing out here in California?
Our mother, Dr. Henry Cabell, sent us out to give us a chance to earn our freedom.
They're lying. No man in his right mind would trust them.
I said shut up.
Yes, sir. This will explain.
They're telling the truth. How much gold you got to dig?
$1,250 each. That's what we're worth on the market.
And $500 each the doctor advanced us for traveling money, too, sir.
$3,500, huh?
Yes, sir.
How long you figure it takes to dig that much gold, boss?
In this weather, there's no use trying to dig any gold. You'll have to wait for spring.
We ain't got time to wait, sir.
No, sir. We got to get going.
Well, there's nobody stopping you. If you're willing to go out and buck this infernal cold and wet.
But it really ain't worth it, boys. You'll be lucky if you take out an ounce a day.
Yeah, and what's a measly ounce of gold?
It have one fuel link, boss, in the chain what holds us.
And so, all during that miserable winter of 1849, while the other men of Hangtown loafed around the saloons and gambling joints, spending their money and cursing the weather, Zeke and Zach worked in the freezing mud of the creek beds, picking out their ounce or two of gold each day. And each night in their little shack, they carefully added it to their slowly but steadily growing savings.
Hush! Be careful, Zach. You want to blow out day scrapings all over the cabin?
Sorry, Zeke. Old chilblains in my feet. It's creeping up to my head.
There.
Getting heavy.
You think we ought to have Mr. Putty, the bartender, to weigh it up for us again?
We don't need to. We weighed it ourselves.
What are you talking about? We ain't got no gold scales. Couldn't read them if we did have.
That's what you think. Mr. Putty weighed us up, make us up today. Even folks that can't read can read this. Now, you put the gold on that end. Now, put the rock on this end. Mr. Putty say, when the gold balances the rock, we got $3,500 worth.
Well, I'll be doggone.
Now, I'll put these on. Add a little more. Put this one on. Put this. Damn! We only need that much more gold and it's free men.
Free men. Them is the sweetest sounding words I ever heard. It makes me feel so revitalized, I forget all about my old chilblain feet and my aching back.
Also, the weather here has been very severe this winter. And mining activity is practically at a standstill until spring comes. So you can see, Cherry, that there's a great deal more to acquiring a fortune in gold than the stories would lead you to believe. And that law practice in Louisville looks better to me with each passing day. If things don't give more promise in the Hangtown district, you may have a chance to say, I told you so, before very long. Respectfully, Tyler.
He don't say nothing about meeting up with Zeke and Zach.
California's a big country, Ribby.
Oh, Zeke and Zach. I can see him now, cold and stiff with freezing. Oh, woe is me.
Oh, hush up, Reddy. If they haven't sense enough to get in out of the cold, then they ought to freeze. Now, you get back to the kitchen.
Oh, me, oh, my. Oh, Zeke and Zach. Oh, Zeke and Zach.
Poor Dr. Cabell. Alive or frozen, we'll never see those two slaves again. All the money for their freedom.
You in or out, mister?
Hello, boys. How's the gold mining?
It's mighty tough, Mr. Putty, but we's persistent.
Would you mind if we stand here for a spell? It's pretty lonesome sitting in that old cabin every night.
Help yourselves. Stay as long as you like.
Thank you, sir.
Whipsawed again.
Zach, look at there. Moss Tyler.
Confound my luck anyway.
Howdy, Moss Tyler.
Zach, Zeke. Gosh, Moss Tyler, it sure is good to see a face around here we know.
It's good to see you boys, too. Miss Sherry wrote me you'd come west, and I wondered where you wound up.
We wind up right here in Hangtown, Moss Tyler. Ain't been no place else.
But we're getting ready to go home now, though.
Well, I don't blame you. This weather's enough to discourage anybody.
Oh, we ain't discouraged, Moss Tyler. We's joyful.
Yes, sir. We got more than $3,000 saved up, according to our calculation.
3,000?
Yes, sir.
You mean you've worked in this cold and rain?
Every day.
Well, I must say you deserve plenty of credit. Who's taking care of it for you? The bartender?
No, sir. We's taking care of it ourselves.
We got it hid in a safe place.
Well, seeing you're on the chips, how about a little loan?
Loan?
Not all of it. Say, just 1,000. Gee, I've had a streak of bad luck tonight, but I've got a feeling it's due for a change.
I'm sorry, Moss Tyler, but this here's our freedom gold.
But I'll give it back to you. It's just a loan.
We are sorry, sir.
What are you trying to do? Set yourselves up to be as good or better than I am?
No, sir.
Well, then do as I say.
We's worked and froze for this gold, Moss Tyler, and we gotta have it to make us free.
So you refuse? Well, wait till Dr. Cabell hears about this. I doubt very much if he'll sell you your freedom then.
Come on, let's go back to the cabin. I don't feel lonely no more. I sure hope Mars Tyler don't get Mars when they done. Mr. Price, what are you doing with our gold? Jack, are you low down white guys? You give us our gold. I'm gonna have law on you, bitch. From your kind of steal our spices. You get our spices. You get this stuff now.
Here, what you need is a drink.
No, thank you, sir. Liquor's against our religion.
Did you catch him? No, by the time we got to his cabin, he packed his stuff and skipped.
And he's halfway across the mountains by now. Too bad, boys. Looks like your gold is gone for good.
It's all my fault. I had no right to ask you for it, especially in public.
If we'd had any sense, we'd have kept our mouths shut about having it.
Well, the weather will be getting better pretty soon. Won't take you as long to dig that much again.
No, sir. We through digging. Way we interpolate the Lord's way of telling us to go back to Mars Henry and be content with being slaves.
We ain't got the sense it takes to be free.
All we have to do is stay out here.
No, sir. We gives Mars Henry our promise and we keeps it.
We want to thank you, gentlemen, for trying to help us.
Can you imagine going back to be slaves again? Darned if I would. Promise or no promise.
If I hadn't gambled away my money, I'd make it up to them.
That gold ring you're wearing would help, if you care to contribute. Anything anybody gives would help. $3,500 ain't much. I've seen $3,500 worth of booze go down your throats in one night. $3,500 change hands in the game of stud. $3,500 is just $3,500 to most folks. But to Zeke and Zach, it's the difference between being slaves and going free. So step up, boys, and shell out. I'll start off with $200 and free drinks to everybody who contributes.
Gabby, go out and round up the rest of the boys.
Come on, fellas, let's make it 4 drinks till he's armed.
Zeke, what do you figure we done? Bring down this cast of Stroby on our head like this?
Now, don't you go question the ways of the Lord. He know what he's doing. Folks get just what they deserves anyway.
I suppose you're right. But I sort of feel this time he's keeping it on kind of heavy.
Boys, we've got a little something here for you.
For us, boss?
Yep, on behalf of the El Dorado Saloon and its customers.
This for us?
Yep, and there's more than enough there to make up for what you lost.
White folks do this for us.
So white man robbed you, wasn't it?
No, he was yellow.
Now you can go home and buy your freedom.
You hear that, Zeke?
Freedom.
Boss, we're practically on our way.
No, we ain't. We're gonna send this home and stay right here and scratch up enough to pay back every gentleman who contributed.
That isn't necessary, Zeke. We were all happy to give.
We don't doubt that, sir. But it make us happy to show our appreciation by paying it back. When you leaving for home, Mars Tyler?
As soon as I can scrape together enough money.
Will you mind toting this home to Mars Henry for us?
Me? Of course, there's Wells Fargo, but Wells Fargo's a stranger to us.
And you our folks.
Well, Caroline, you see, you were wrong.
I was right about one thing. You'll never see those two slaves again.
What Miss Caroline mean, Mus Tyler? Ain't Zeke and Zach coming home?
I'm afraid not, Rebby. See, they feel they made a lot of friends out there, and well, they might stay for good.
Oh. Well, I guess it's their right, now that they're free.
Maybe they'll earn enough to buy your freedom, Rebby.
Oh, wouldn't that be something? Do you think they could, Mus Tyler?
Oh, undoubtedly. But that won't be necessary, Rebby. I'm giving you your freedom now.
You is? Oh, Tyler.
On one condition. That you go out and join your brothers in California.
Oh, Master Tyler.
And cook for those miners. Now, they could stand some real good Southern home cooking. They've earned it.
Oh, praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah.
It's not worth very much, but it's all I had to put in.
If you'll excuse me, I have some patients to call on.
Well, go ahead and say it. I told you so.
I don't think I will.
Oh, but you were right about my making the trip.
No, I was wrong. I never would have married the man who went to California, Tyler. But I'd be proud to marry the man who came back.
Jerry.
Tyler.
Yes, every man has a right to be free. And if he's willing to work for it, he'll get his freedom somehow. And now, Death Valley Days. Howdy, folks. I'm the Old Ranger, and I have another interesting true story for you about the historic Death Valley country. My story tonight is the age-old story of Romeo and Juliet, a pair of star-crossed lovers caught in the web of a family feud. Now, the families in this case were neighboring ranchers in Owens Valley, California, back around the turn of the century. Midway between the two ranches was a tree where the young couple met, which gives the story its name of Halfway Girl.
Jeannie, my darling.
Gordon, I love you so. My father were to find out where I was,
He'd what?
I hate to think.
Ginny, you're not a child anymore. You're over 21. You have a right to do as you please.
We've been through this so many times.
All right. Let's put an end to it. Run away together now, today. Find a preacher who'll marry us and start a
You know
life.
that's impossible. Your father would disown you.
All right, let him.
But what about the ranch? It's been his life's work. What would happen to it?
I don't care.
You're all he has, Gordon. Just as I'm all my father has. We're caught.
Just because they hate each other is no reason why our lives should be ruined.
I don't even know what their feud is all about.
Neither do I. I asked my father once a long time ago, but he gave me such a terrible look that I never dared ask him again. A coward, that's what I've been. I'm going back to the ranch and face him now. Tell him my love for you means more than anything else in the world.
Oh, Gordon.
I want all of you. All the time.
Darling, when you talk like that, you give me courage, too. I'll go back and face my father, too. Tell him we can't be separated. He'll have to consent. If not, we'll elope. Tonight.
Goodbye, sweetheart. For now, meet me back here tonight.
Yes, Gordon. Tonight.
What's happened? He was breaking a new bronc and the cinch buster broke. Going crater kicked him right here. I'm hightailing it for the doctor.
Where is Pop?
Up in the corral. We were scared to move him.
Pop.
Gordy.
Jake's going to fetch the doctor.
That's no use. Takes hours.
You're not going to die, Pop. Doc will fix you up.
I know better. One thing before I go, though. Promise me you'll never have anything to do with George Cluett or his tribe.
Now, you take it easy, Pop, and don't try to talk.
Is it true you've met that girl of his? I suspicion so. But don't you dare marry her. You hear?
Why?
Her father's a murderer.
Murderer?
He killed my son. Your oldest brother, Joe, before you were born. Promise me, no son of mine will ever marry a Cluett.
I promise. Pop! Pop!
Father.
Oh, hello, Jenny. Just filling out the entries for the county fair on the 17th, and I've got your name down as the owner of Keno.
Father,
Oh, no. After all, you raised him from a bottle since birth, and you certainly are entitled to whatever he brings.
Father, there's something I wish you'd tell me. Why do you hate the McLeans?
Don't mention their name in this house ever again, Jenny. Do you understand?
No, I don't. And I want to know.
All right. I will tell you. That's the reason. Your older brother, Sandy, whom you never knew. Joe McLean murdered him
Murdered?
when he was only 3 years old.
Small child? I can't believe it.
It's true. We'd been down visiting to the J. Bar M Ranch. His mother and him and I used to visit back and forth in those days. Shortly afterward, he came down with typhoid.
Typhoid? But
We traced it to the milk from one of McLean's cows. Oh, there was no doubt about it.
that's not the same as murder.
Sandy died. McLean was responsible. I consider it criminal negligence.
You must have felt terrible.
What about your mother and me? How do you suppose we felt? Losing the only son we ever had.
That's no reason for carrying on a lifelong feud. Accidents happen. Mistakes are made.
I hate Joe McLean. And I'll continue to hate him until my dying day.
Well, you're not going to ruin my happiness with your hatred. I love Gordon McLean, and I'm going to marry him.
Jenny, I forbid it.
You can't stop me. Nothing in this world can stop me.
Jenny!
worried. I was afraid something had happened.
Something has happened, Ginny. My father's dead.
Gordon.
Thrown and kicked by a bronc just a few minutes before I got home today.
Oh, no. Well, then it had nothing to do with what you were going to tell him about us.
No.
Glad of that. It's bad enough to have to marry against the wishes of one parent.
Ginny.
I had it out with my father, Gordon. I found out the reason for the feud.
So did I.
I tried to reason with him, but it just wasn't any use. He's convinced that your father was a murderer.
The other way around, you mean it was your father who was the murderer.
My father?
Yes, he killed my older brother, Joe.
Who told you that?
Dad did, before he died.
He was out of his head. What happened was that my brother, Sandy, contracted typhoid from one of your father's cows and died.
Well, that would be no reason for my father harboring such hate.
There's no reason for either of them. And I told Father so. I told him I was going to marry you in spite of it, and here I am.
Ginny.
But, darling, I know this isn't the time we would have chosen, with your father just gone. But I can't go back now.
Oh, Ginny.
Take me with you, darling. We'll find someone who'll marry us tonight.
Darling, I don't know how to tell you this, but my father, as he lay dying, said...
What is it, Gordon?
He begged me. They were his last words. Promise me, no son of mine will ever marry a Cluett.
Gordon, you didn't.
He was dying.
Gordon, how could you? You can't be bound by such a promise. It's ridiculous.
Darling, please try to understand.
What about your promise to me? Doesn't that mean anything?
Honey.
All those wonderful speeches about loving me more than anything else in the world. Being willing to face the devil himself. Well, that's just where you can go.
So Joe McLean is dead. Well, maybe now he knows how wrong he's been after all these years about me and that kid of his.
What do you mean?
I only told you the first half of the story this afternoon, Ginny. There was a sequel to it. After Sandy died, I sort of lost my head a bit. Swore to McLean that I'd get even with him. Made all kinds of threats. A few months later, they found his only son, little Joey, lying face down in the creek that runs through the J-Bar-M ranch.
Drowned?
Yes. He was just a little tyke that had wandered off and fallen in. But Joe McLean vowed that I'd done it.
No wonder you never spoke to him again. I wouldn't have either. I'm on your side, Father. From now on, I'm all Cluett.
That's the way to talk.
It all happened so suddenly, I hardly know where to begin.
Well, I can tell you one thing you can do that your pa was counting on. Go up to the county fair and see what they got to offer.
That's next week, isn't it?
17th.
All right, I'll do that. You come along, too. I'll want company.
Sure, boss.
All right, $2,000 I'm bid for this magnificent stallion from the Rancho Seco herd. $2,000. Come on, let me hear your bids now. This is the buy of a lifetime, this gorgeous stallion. $2,000 I'm bid. Come on, speak up.
$2,500.
The gentleman bids $2,500. Do I hear a raise? 2,600.
$3,000.
$3,000 is the bid.
$4,000.
$4,000.
$4,100. Are you crazy?
Maybe.
Do I hear 45? 44.
44.
Let it ride.
5,000.
$5,000 has been bid. Do I hear any more? Going at 5,000 once. Going at 5,000 twice.
Just a minute. I've changed my mind, auctioneer. The horse is not for sale.
It's too late. You can't withdraw after the bidding started.
Then I bid 5,500.
You can't do that either. An owner can't bid for his own animal.
He's right, Miss Cluett. All right, the bid is $5,000. Going once. Going twice. Third and last time. Is that all? Sold to Mr. Gordon McLean for $5,000.
I'll write you out a check.
What were you trying to do? Make me the laughingstock of the whole county?
Nope. I just wanted that horse. I'd have gone higher if necessary.
But why?
Maybe I just wanted to put my brand on something that once belonged to you.
Go get him.
No, let him go. Jenny! Oh, Jenny, come here! You old son of a gun, you.
Chino! Well, how did he get here?
Under his own steam, he just came tearing in here a few minutes ago.
Back in your own corral. Looks like he didn't like his new owner. Can't say as I blame him.
Young McLean will be fit to be tied. Losing the critter he just paid $5,000 for.
Serves him right.
Maybe we best send word by one of the boys.
That won't be necessary.
I thought this is where I'd find him.
Naturally. The homing instinct.
How'd you ever let him get loose? He broke out of his corral. Thanks to you.
Me?
Yes, for making such a pet out of him. You knew he'd break loose when you sold him to me.
I did not. Besides, you're the last man in the world I wanted to see buy him.
So you say. Are you accusing my daughter of trying to trick you? I wouldn't put it past her.
Why?
Clear out of here. Get off this property and never set foot on it again. I'll leave as soon as I get my property. I'll give it till I count 3. I'll sue you for this, Cluett. 1. And I'll collect 2. Every last penny. You've got to do one of 2 things, Jenny. Either return the animal or...
Keno'd only break loose again. Besides, I don't like the idea of having the McLean brand on him.
Then return the money. Never let it be said that the Cluetts weren't honorable in their dealings, even with the likings of the McLeans.
Very well. I'll see that he gets his money back. Every last penny.
Letter for you, Gordy. From her. From Ginny? Her name's on the envelope. Good reading, huh? She's returning the money tomorrow morning. Here? At the halfway tree.
Hello, Gordon.
I'm Glad you suggested our meeting here at the halfway tree. It makes everything seem all right again somehow.
Everything is all right. I'm squaring my debt with you.
What's that?
What I owe you.
Pennies?
That's right.
What kind of a trick is this?
No trick at all. I'm keeping Keno and giving you back what you paid for him. In legal tender. Every last penny. 500,000 pennies all told.
They must weigh a ton.
3,400 pounds on our rank scale.
How do you expect me to get these back with me?
Oh, that's your problem. I got them here. With the help of 4 men in a wagon.
You think you're pretty funny, don't you?
If you'll sign this receipt, I'll be on my way.
Oh, no, I'm not signing that.
But I paid you in full.
How do I know? I haven't counted them yet. And you're going to sit here with me till I do. Every blessed one of these 500,000 pennies.
Why, that'll take all day.
That's just fine.
Possibly all night.
You've been here at night before. Come on, sit down. Here, make yourself comfortable. $115,001, $115,002, $115,003, $115,004, $115,005, $115,006, $115,007. $115,008, $115,009, $115,010, $499,997, $998, $999, $500,000.
Already?
Already? Longest night I ever sat through, or counted through.
Did you finish?
Yes. Here's your receipt. Paid in full. Goodbye, Ginny.
Goodbye, Gordon.
Good morning, Mr. Hendricks.
How are you, Gordon?
I've been waiting for you. I've got some coin I'd like to deposit.
Why, Peters could have taken care of it for you.
This is a little unusual.
Pennies?
That's right.
Well, I've seen a lot of piggy banks in my day, but I think that's about the granddaddy of them all. How long you been saving up, Gordon?
There's $5,000 worth in all. If I can have a deposit slip.
Oh, the cashier will have to count it first.
I already have, every blasted one of them.
Sorry, bank rules.
Oh, no.
Take care of these, will you, Peters? Come on, you might as well sit down. Make yourself comfortable.
Thanks.
This wasn't part of your father's estate.
No. No, just a debt someone was paying off.
Oh. Say, speaking of your father, you knew that he had a safe deposit box here, didn't you?
No, I didn't. Most of his papers are kept in a strong box at the ranch.
This goes way back, 30 years or more. I'll get it out for you. You might like to look through it while you're waiting.
Thanks. These do go way back. What's this all about? Who's Jedediah Smith?
I don't know.
Being of sound mind, do hereby willingly give over to Joseph and Martha McLean my infant son for adoption, his own mother having died in childbirth on the wagon journey.
Go on.
And furthermore, agree to relinquish all claims upon the boy, now and forever. Signed this 12th day of March, 1877. My birthday. What does it mean?
Only one thing it can mean.
I'm that boy?
Without a doubt.
But why didn't they tell me?
Could be they didn't want George Cluett to know. You see, George wasn't lucky enough to have another son. He only had a daughter. Daughter? Hey, wait a minute. What about those pennies?
Oh, the heck with them.
I got your message. What are you up to?
Not a thing.
You said there was something wrong with the receipt. I can't see any mistake. The date, the amount.
The signature, that's what's wrong with it. It should be Gordon Smith.
Smith?
My name's not Gordon McLean. My parents adopted me when I was a baby. I found the papers today at the bank when I went to deposit those pennies. Oh, Ginny, if you hadn't given me those pennies, I might never have known the truth. You might have married someone else.
Gordon, are you trying to tell me
We
that...
can be married, darling, yes.
In spite of your promise?
Do you remember the wording of that promise? No son of mine will ever marry a Cluett. Well, I'm not his son.
Oh, Gordon. Gordon.
There are no more McLeans for your folks to hate. Just a guy named Smith.
And there's no more halfway girl. Just a girl named Mrs. Smith.
Well, there it is. The old Romeo and Juliet story. But this time with a happy ending. And you know something? I'll bet their kids save pennies. Howdy, folks. I'm the Old Ranger with an exciting new story of real life in the Old West. In eastern Nevada, hunger drove man against man and brought death as the Indians continued their race to prevent starvation. Peace could come only with plenty. In August of 1873, two ranchers and an Indian chief set out to help nature provide for all. With a strange cargo, they began their mission to the mountains.
Well, this is
far as my orders take me, the rest is up to you.
We'll manage somehow, Sergeant.
Going into those mountains alone, in Indian country.
Everything in life is a risk. We got a job to do.
Well, I'm glad it isn't me that's got to do it.
I guess you've never been hungry. Well, I've seen people fighting for scraps of food. We've had a famine for years. It's taken a lot of good people, white and red, made animals out of them, killing animals.
Mister, you ain't gonna cure the troubles of a whole world with a couple of barrels of fish.
We don't intend to, Sergeant. Just gonna try to fill a few empty stomachs. Can't do much about empty heads, though.
Those big fools.
The governor seemed to think it was important.
Ah, what does he know? Sitting behind a desk getting fat. Let's get out of here.
Long ways up there. Hope we can make it.
Of course we can.
Must reach top. Great Spirit set us on this path.
Those mountains, they seem so cold and unfriendly.
Depends what you want from them. We'll camp here for the night.
Pa, when are we going to stop wandering and settle down?
When we make our strike, that's when. I ain't been looking for a bonanza half my life to quit now.
Yes, Pa. Whatever you say. What is it?
Tracks. People ahead of us and moving in the same direction. They got mules, too.
That doesn't mean they know about the gold.
What else they got mules for? They're packing in mining equipment. You mount up quick.
No good. 5 barrels ruined in the past 2 days. Well, we'll just have to keep changing the water. We gotta save some of them.
Chow's ready.
Come. Food make trouble go.
That's not quite as good as his wife makes.
A hungry man, it do. You know, George, you're gonna make some woman a tremendous cook. Kima, how long do you figure it'll take us to reach the headwaters? 2 days, maybe?
How many left?
Well, there's 7. You know, maybe that sergeant was right.
We must not fail. Too much good for your people and mine.
Well, I hope that great spirit of yours is still listening.
He listens. Fish and vinegar barrel's still good.
Hey, you know, he's right. Even though we scrubbed all the barrels clean, there was something in those syrup kegs that killed the fish.
Could be. We haven't lost any vinegar barrels yet.
Say, wonder what would have happened if we'd used whiskey kegs.
Oh, no. Fish and firewater don't mix.
We saw your fire.
Well, I'm sure glad you stopped. I'm Henry Schmidtline. It's my brother George and our guide, Takima.
Howdy.
Didn't know there was anyone else in this part of the country.
Well, I guess we're both kind of surprised. We're headed for the top of the Reese River.
Is that so? Well, glad to know you.
Glad to know you, sir.
Name's Crandall. This here's my daughter, Ellen.
Howdy, ma'am.
Won't you have something to eat? We got plenty left.
Yeah, we might do that. I'll unsaddle the horses.
I'll help, Pa.
I can manage.
Well, we'll help you, sir. Why don't you lead the lady to the banquet?
You come on with me. I'm going to introduce you to some of the finest stew this side of the Mississippi. Can I get you some more to eat?
No, thank you, Mr. Schmidtline.
Well, I can't see as I blame you. Listen, I'd feel a lot better about it if you called me George. I mean, if we're going to be traveling together, it seemed kind of funny you calling me Mr. Schmidtline all the time.
I'll try and remember.
You mean to tell me you're going all the way up the headwaters of the Reese just to plant some barrels of baby trout?
That's right.
Expect a sane man to believe that?
Well, the people need food. The ranchers need clean, fresh water. Trout'll give us both.
Why go all the way up to the top? Dump them in here.
Well, we want them in all the tributaries.
I've heard of crazy schemes, but that one takes the prize.
You've never faced a winter of starvation.
Yes, I have. I've been hungry all my life. That's why I'm looking for the stuff that buys dreams. And in my book, it ain't fish.
Well, those fish over there are worth their weight in gold. They'll bring peace and plenty to this whole area.
I'd rather have the real stuff.
Well, Mr. Crandall, there's some things that even gold can't buy.
I never heard any.
I think it's very noble of you to be doing this.
There's nothing noble about it. It's a question of survival. About time the ranchers and Indians got together to help each other out on something.
Oh, do you and your brother have a ranch?
We got almost 1,000 acres. 300 of the most beautiful white-faced steers you've ever seen in your life.
Oh, sounds wonderful.
It is. Lord sure bless this part of the country. But it was a lot of hard work.
It's a home.
Well, you sound like you've never had one before.
I've had one. The mountain and the deserts. Any place Pa got it in his head to scratch for gold.
It's kind of a lonely life for a kid like you.
I'm 18.
You don't look it.
Well, that's because I never had a chance to dress up proper. Every time we got ahead, Pa spent it on another grub stake.
Did he ever find any gold?
Oh, just enough to whet his appetite and keep us on the move. At times it's months before I see another human being.
Ellie, you're still young. You got plenty of time.
I know what I want.
Ellie! What are you doing?
Talking, Pa.
I was just showing her the fish.
Well, you leave her be. She's got work to do. I don't take to her mixing with strangers.
Pa.
Go on, get.
Now, hold on just a moment, Mr. Crandall.
I'm not going to have my daughter getting any crazy ideas.
Well, you know, seems like to me you're just kind of shooting off your mouth over nothing.
Ellie's not going to have her head turned. Not while I'm around to protect her.
Wait a minute. Oh, what's wrong here?
Well, Mr. Crandall here seems to think that I'm taking an overly friendly attitude towards his daughter. Maybe you can talk some sense into his head.
sorry you feel that way because George usually doesn't start any trouble.
There won't be any trouble, don't worry. I'll see to that.
George, don't let him get under your skin, huh?
Well, imagine a sweet kid like that having an old buzzard like him for a father. All we were doing was talking.
Well, maybe it was the way you were looking at her, huh?
What's the matter? You crazy too?
Come on, George.
I don't want to stay here, Pa. I can't.
Get the bedrolls.
Please, Pa, not after the way you embarrassed me.
You'll stay and you do what I tell you. You think I'm buying their story about them fish? Not on your life, I ain't.
But it's true.
Why? Because that pretty-faced young fella told you so? They know there's gold at the headwaters, and that's what they're after.
They don't want your gold. Can't you understand that?
They ain't no different from anyone, so I'm taking no chances. We'll stick right with them and see. And I don't want that young fella sniffing around you.
Pa, sometimes I hate you.
Now get the bedrolls.
George, I want to apologize.
Forget it.
George, you don't think I'm much of a woman, do you?
Well, I really hadn't given it much thought.
There, you see?
Look, Ellie, we up here to get those fish in the mountains. I haven't got time to think about anything else.
Would it be any different if we were back on your ranch?
You want me to tell you the truth? It'd take me just about one night to lose my mind over you.
Would you really?
I'd throw a big party and we'd dance till dawn.
I don't even know how to dance.
We'd fix that. You name it. The waltz, Virginia reel. I'd teach them all to you.
And I'd have a new dress. And my hair, it'd be up in ribbons.
Yellow ribbons.
And that's what I'd wear. Yellow.
Of course, I might not get much of a chance to dance with you with all the hands buzzing around you like you're the queen bee or something.
Oh, no. I'd only dance with you.
You better get back before your pa comes up here. Guess they've gone.
Yeah, well, maybe it's better this way.
Sure kind of hate to see her go.
Thought you said she's just a kid.
She is.
Look, if you'd gotten serious about her, Crandall will just give us a lot of trouble. We haven't got time for things like that, huh?
Yeah. Come on, let's get out of here.
Come quick!
some fish left.
Four was left in the 1K. George, get some water. Why? Why would Crandall want to do this to us? I just don't understand.
Come on. We still got some traveling to do. You fixing to mope along like this all day?
Oh, Pa, why don't you leave me alone?
Sure. I'll leave you alone. Get in some trouble with that young upstart.
Pa.
Oh, don't pa me. I pulled out of there for your sake. Like, why do you suppose I want the gold just for me?
I don't want it. Can't give me what I want.
That's where you're wrong, gal. You get no respect unless you got money. Now, that's the truth, and don't you forget it.
What am I gonna do? Sit by myself and count it?
You'll be one Crandall folks are gonna respect. I'll see to that.
Thanks, Pa.
Two more dead. Maybe water not good.
How many we got left?
Oh, 30 maybe.
That enough?
They live. They swim without spirit.
Kima, we just can't give up. We just can't. We've got too much at stake. Let's try to reach the headwaters today.
We get good water first.
George, saddle up.
What for?
Well, you got some riding to do.
Yeah, well, I just unsaddled.
Well, saddle her up again.
Fish, fish, fish. Been living and smelling them for days. It's getting so I taste them.
Let's try bringing some water to him, George. George, you forgetting the horse.
Man in love not happy. Like fish out of water.
Pa, what are you gonna do? Why do we stop here?
Get the other rifle and the rest of the ammunition.
What for?
Don't ask questions.
I want to know what you're gonna do.
Protect my claim, that's what.
You're gonna shoot them down in cold blood.
If I have to.
They're just coming up here to dump some fish in the river.
Huh. They ain't got no fish.
What did you do?
Never you mind what I did. You just take my word for it, they ain't got no fish. And if they come up here now, they're after that gold for sure.
How do you know there is any gold? It's just another one of your hunches.
Get the other rifle and the ammunition.
Headwaters over next bridge.
Well, I would wait to hear. Let's go.
all they?
Maybe.
I'm riding back down.
You're going no place.
Please, you're hurting me.
Then do as I say.
I won't stay here and watch you murder 3 innocent men.
Then you do think they're coming.
I don't know what to think. I just know I've had enough of this kind of living.
You've had enough. What about me? I done it all so things will be different for you. There. What did I tell you?
Pa!
Nobody's taking my gold.
Oh, no!
Get back!
Seems a shame Tokeem ain't got a headstone for folks to remember him by.
There's no need. People in these parts of Nevada, they won't forget. They'll remember him as long as the water keeps running in streams like that.
Pa spent his life grubbing for gold. And all that got him was a lonely grave. We hardly stayed long enough to call any place home.
Well, you will now, Ellie. Let's go home.
Crandall's dream ended beside the headwaters of the Reese. But for George and Ellen, it was just the beginning. Soon trout filled the streams of eastern Nevada. Birch Creek, Ophir Creek, and as far off as the Roberts Creek country. But they say that fishing is best along the banks of the Tokeem. Howdy, folks. I'm the Old Ranger with an exciting new story of real life in the Old West. The time, 1861, December. The place, Ruby Valley, Nevada Territory. The weather, bitter cold. The three men hugging the stove at the Ruby Valley station of the Overland Express are talking about the neighboring Shoshones, little suspecting that they are about to be involved in the strange and terrible custom of human sacrifice.
You just wait till those Shoshones start robbing you.
They have. They stole some blankets off a freight wagon, right from under his nose.
What did you do?
Told him next time to ask.
And gave him back the blankets.
Billy Rogers, you're a double-barrel fool. This has been a mighty tough winter, Mac. Poor devils are cold.
Animals can make out all right. So can them savages. You know, you cow to them like that, first thing you know, they'll take everything we own, including our scalps. They'll...
Who is boss here?
I'm the station keeper. What do you want?
We want medicine.
What kind of medicine?
Chief Shokab is very ill.
The chief? What's the matter with him?
He lies in his blanket, shaking like a frozen leaf. Each breath a knife blade.
Sounds pretty bad. Might be pneumonia.
You have medicine?
What's the matter with your own medicine, man? Can't he drive out the evil spirits?
He was trying. He does not know I have come here. I told only Julia.
Who's Julia?
Chief Shokab's wife. She is young. She too believes that white man's medicine is the only cure.
There's not much anyone can do for pneumonia. But I've got something that might help.
Don't do it, Billy. The old boy will probably croak anyway.
I'm afraid so, if it is pneumonia.
And you know who they'll blame if he does. The white man and his medicine. They'll say you murdered him.
And if I refuse help, they'll say I let him die. A villain if I do, and a villain if I don't. Give him just a little at a time, not the whole bottle.
Thank you.
Next time, he'll bring company. Want to bet?
Stick around and find out.
No, thanks. I'm leaving as soon as my supplies get here. Tomorrow, the next day.
I'm afraid he's right, Billy.
Mark my words. We're in for trouble.
Julia.
Do not try to speak, my husband.
The sands are running out.
No. No, you will live to see the sun again. Oshaki has brought you white man's medicine.
See? It is too late. My time has come.
No.
Stop the drums. They cannot frighten death away.
Chief Shokab.
Summon my council.
Stop! He is dead, but very close. And you come here and break the spell? Give the evil spirits a chance to grasp his soul? It is Shokab's order. White man's medicine. He has called his council to his teepee at once.
before my voice follows the sighing winds. There are matters I would speak of. The peace I have kept with the white man, let it continue. The white man is here to stay. We must learn to live with him. It is our only hope. For that reason, I have chosen to take my place. One who has the youth to accept the new order, yet carries in him the wisdom of our old ways. Such a one, my heart tells me, is Washaki. I know I give you a good leader and a good husband for you, Julia. Take her. Treat her well.
The squaw Julia goes with you, Great Father.
No.
It is tribal law.
I say no.
Funeral sacrifice was practiced by our forefathers. It is one of our oldest customs.
It is a custom that is finished.
The gods will be angry.
I have spoken. Leave me now.
I kneeled close and studied him carefully. His mind has already withered and blown away. His words are the babblings of an infant. The funeral sacrifice must be observed. The gods demand it. If we deny them this sacrifice, their punishment will be swift and terrible.
Chief Showcob is dead.
Chief Showcup's weapons must go with him. And his horse. And his wife. What do you want? His bow and arrows, his spear. Why? To place upon his funeral pyre. He gave orders. You heard him. Nothing is to be sacrificed. Not his weapons, not his horse, nothing. You wait.
No! No!
Your hair will be cut to prepare you for your journey.
No. No.
Be certain that she drinks it all. Remain on guard.
Drink this, daughter. It will help when the time comes.
He forbade them. It's wrong. It's wicked. don't want to die. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. I'm afraid.
This will dull the pain.
How will I be dressed?
As you are now.
I have a tunic and leggings of white doeskin. Bring them to me.
There's little time.
Then hurry!
I cannot find them.
Doesn't matter. Nothing matters now.
I told you it would help. Already she drowses.
Oh, great Shokob. Your spirit waits impatiently to set forth upon its journey to join your forefathers in the spirit world. All is in readiness. It remains now to set the torch that will loose your body that holds your spirit to this earth. As a great Shoshone chief, you will travel with high honor upon your horse, carrying your weapons and your wife by your side. Bring forth the wife of Shokob. You know where she is hiding? Did you see her go? She cannot escape. There is no place for her to go. We will wait until the light of morning.
Hey, there's something sneaking up on us out there. It's crawling on all fours. Looks like an Indian.
Indians?
Hey, you see? Oh, now it's stopped.
It's human, all right.
Well, you're not going out.
Whoever it is, he's in trouble.
Now, look, Billy, this might be a trick.
It's some kind of a decoy.
You two wait here.
Take a gun.
Squaw, Zed, get some water.
Right.
She's more dead than alive. Don't be frightened. Just lie back. Atta girl.
Who are you?
Julia,
Chief Showcob's wife.
widow of Shocob.
So he did die. What did I tell you? I knew you'd get us into trouble.
If they find me, they will kill me.
For what? Coming to warn us?
When a chief dies, they burn his body, and his wife with him, and his horse.
Here's the water.
Here. Drink this. And then you can tell us. Now, you just rest a bit.
You won't let them take me back.
Oh, maybe they won't even come here.
I know Pimu, the medicine man.
Now, you just let us do the worry, huh?
Fine kettle of fish this is. Zed, keep a lookout. Yeah. You know blamed well they'll come. She most likely left a trail a child could follow.
Here they come. Over the rise.
I'll handle this. No help from either of you, unless I call for it.
Let Julia Shocob return to her people.
She does not wish to return to her people.
It is Shoshone law.
Shoshone law. To kill an innocent woman?
This is not the white man's affair.
She came to us, asked for our help.
Give her back.
Chief Shocob forbade her to be sacrificed. We know that.
The gods demand it. Give her back. You refuse. The station will be burned and all within it killed. Every white man in Ruby Valley will be wiped out.
Wait. I need more time to think. Give me a little time.
When that rock is out of the shadow.
We've got less than an hour.
3 of us. Hold off that whole band.
We've plenty of ammunition.
A lot of good that'll do us, once they set fire to this station.
Keep your voice down.
We're about to be massacred. The cause of it all is asleep. Their medicine man is right. This is none of our business.
We can't send an innocent girl to her death.
It's horrible, sure, but it's their custom. Why should we interfere?
She had no right coming here, putting us in this spot.
She was seeking sanctuary. Sanctuary, my foot. An animal hunting a hole.
Well, she's here now. And that's all there is to it.
Look, give her up, and they'll go away. Leave us in peace.
Is one squaw's life worth more than ours?
Is she worth more than all the white folk in Ruby Valley and beyond? You touched this off and you started a full-scale war.
It's all the Indians need at a time like this. Like you said yourself just yesterday, they're half-starved and frozen.
I'm not turning her over.
If you're not, I am.
You'll have to get her by me.
There's two of us.
I can count, McCallum.
The gods demanded a human life in sacrifice. They now have a life. The gods are appeased. Leave in peace. It is I, Washaki, your chief, who order you.
Whatever possessed you to run out and make a target of yourself?
I was afraid she'd be killed. Well, you know what I mean.
Sure. I will not forget what you have done for us. The peace that Shokab made with the white man will continue as long as I am chief.
Maybe by that time we'll all be used to being friends.
I hope.
That was the beginning of the end of the ancient Shoshone custom of human sacrifice. The young Shoshones in Ruby Valley today are hardly aware that it ever existed, though many of them are direct descendants of the squaw named Julia, who was saved from this fate by the white men of the Overland Station.
আমার সুবিধার লোক মনে হইতেছে না কি কইতেছেন আপনি কি কইতেছেন গায়ে হাত দিবেন কেন গায়ে দিও এ বড় গায়ে দিলে কি করবে একদম গায়ে করতেছেন তুই 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 গায়ে দিলে তুই আমি আজকে শেষ করব তুই টাকা দে আমার টাকা দে ওরে আজকে বই
আপনি কোন রাস্তার মধ্যে আইছেন ভাই
এই এই আপনি কারে করছেন হ্যাঁ? আরে ভাই আপনারে কই নাই, আমার কল দিছিলাম, এই কল রিসিভ করতেছেন, আমারে কইছি। আমারে কল না মানে এই আপনি নামেন তো নামেন, আমি যাব না, আমি যাব না। আপনি কি কইতেছেন হ্যাঁ? আপনি যাইবেন না কেন? না আমি যাব না, আপনি আপনি নামেন, আমার টাকা দেন, আমি যাইগা। দেমু না টাকা, আমারে না নিয়ে গেলে আমি ভাড়া দেমু না। আরে আপনি কখন থেকে এই অলি করতেছেন? আপনার আমার সুবিধার লোক মনে হইতেছে না, একদমই সুবিধার লোক মনে হইতেছে না। আপনি টাকা দেন, আমি যাইগা। আমার সুবিধার লোক মনে হইতেছে না। কি কইতেছেন আপনি? কি কইতেছেন? গায়ে হাত দিবেন কেন? গায়ে হাত দিমু না। এ বেটা গায়ে হাত দিলে কি করবে? একদম গায়ে হাত করতেছেন। তুই 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 গায়ে তুই আমি আজকে শেষ কর। তুই টাকা দে, আমার টাকা দে। তোরে আজকে বই মোটরসাইকেল করে নিয়ে যেতেছেন ভাই, এটা আমার মালিকের মোটরসাইকেল ভাই, ভাই মোটরসাইকেল নিয়ে যান না।
গাড়ি থামলো কেন?
স্যার একটা অ্যাক্সিডেন্ট হয়েছে।
ভাই ভাই আমার একটু বাঁচান
স্যার,
ভাই,
পেটে তো ছুরি।
মনে হচ্ছে ছিনতাই কেস।
স্যার হসপিটালে নিয়ে যাব?
আরে পাগল হইছো, এত রাতে থানা পুলিশের ঝামেলা কে যাবে? চালাও গাড়ি।
স্যার যে অবস্থা, মনে হয় না বাবু।
ভাই যাই না ভাই। ও ভাই আমার একটু হসপিটাল।
sáu ba bảy tám 40 à? Ba ba 59 90 không 40 à? 98 à? Ai 98 ai? Phải bay một tăng rồi. What the hell của em? Rồi bye bye. Nhà đi đâu ba? Rồi phải đùa của ba kiếm tiền 36 thì kiếm 80 tỷ. 80 cũng rẻ. Quay 10 lần của chiến sĩ sinh hoạt kia. Của đây sử dụng căng ấy chứ. Của 37k lợi dụng đấy. Ui thua. Tận lại. Xong rồi quay 36 bờ cái bước lại nha. Đó không perfect, sự buồn đấy. Đó đi đây cứ chậm chít xong đấu à. Lòng rất là mở trung tàu rồi 2 lần có cái gì, 3 lần có cái gì, 4 lần, 5 lần 22 đúng tiền sắp được nước màu này 39 tí năng lượng dấu ngoài ở đây ạ, theo một tí năng lượng dấu nhỉ. Cái gì vậy? Chỉ cần nói nha. Tỷ năng lượng mà nó nên nhớ lượng vãi. Cái kiếm uy lực. Ui. Bây giờ hút hút rồi vậy lắm à bài chọn không vậy thầy ơi. Này để tên hai con kia được hai con hút ly tại 59 màu rồi. Phải tiếp rồi. Phải tiếp hút lên đi. Đó. Đó. Không bay rồi, không tính. Nha. Mút rồi. Rồi mút phải sẽ bay được 5 lần, bay luôn. Chờ nó mệt lắm. Chờ đâu 5 quả Vinh. Còn cái gì đấy là cái chợ ngay Legendary của tao. What đi của tao đâu. What đi. Rồi về Legendary đây rồi. Cộng một tỷ sức mạnh. Quát ly nữa là đẹp, quát ly nữa đẹp, quát ly nữa đẹp, quát ly nữa đẹp, quát ly nữa đẹp. Được nhé. Là Legendary của quả này sử dụng kết cục đấy. Ở cuối này, tất cuối này. Quát ly xanh lá. Được. Đúng mà xanh lá thật đấy. Là poison nhé. Nhau 1, 2, 3, 4 là sẽ xịn lắm. Bên chị Watley này còn 9.000 thôi á. Đúng nhỉ, rồi Watley là gì 200k. What the hell. Lấy gì đây? Kiếm không? Lưỡi kiếm một bố 15k power. Trong cái này 9k 100k exit 2k exit epic. Có gì biết à 9k. Rồi xong nhiệm vụ đây. Thật ra này thầy khóa lại. Mày nhờn good landing. Chuẩn không? Chuẩn không? Chuẩn và chỉ. Binh và chi, linh và linh. Binh chi linh. Hỗ trợ để cho cút khảm bảo thạch à, khổng lồ tí hoan. What the hell? Thế đi. Cứ thế đi. What the hell? Cái gì đây? Trốn đâu? Không lối được. Ok. Trốn bro. Không chưa có đồ rồi. Mày xin ra mà trốn tao. Mấy chấm là xin ra 51 à, còn 9 phút nữa thanh xong chỉ cần là đeo ấy. Bình. Mèo bay lên cao như con cao. Bay lên cao như con cao. Ui khỏe đấy, bài này khỏe đét. Chịu rồi, tao lên cô nhảy lên nhớ mà đánh. 74 máu à, xin ra rồi, sự là binh chi và linh ấy. Ô cái gì đấy? Ấn thuật sĩ à? Tam hợp là Arcane. Rồi không ai tranh bài. Hay cút. Cút ngay. Rồi xong. Thread 2 à? Asia lắp ấn định mệnh, găng tay, gang bảo thạch với cả một cái sojin là xong rồi. Giờ thêm đồ cho Syndra này, Syndra rồi. Đã thiếu đồ Syndra mới là vấn đề chứ. Đi chợ nhà thôi, đi chợ giờ sẽ cần gì trước? Giờ mình sẽ cần một cái cung hoặc là một cái mũ phù thủy ngay lập tức. À, thằng đánh bộ khởi đầu à? Cũng ghê. Mai thắng. Sau 5 giây thì mai thắng. 453 củ mà anh chưa đủ tiền, anh thiếu cận 250 củ nữa. 254 củ. Sữa đất vào đó đấy. Nhặt thêm chi chút năng lượng ra cho binh. Mà lên cao như con cao. Wow. Cút rồi. Ui, Syndra, nhưng mà lại là một cái đai máu. Rồi mất cái cung, thôi lấy Syndra. Đây một con Syndra thứ hai. Thôi kệ đi, bây giờ là Pandora lõi sau. Vua rồi. Chắc thế. Còn đồ cho on nhở, đéo đánh on nữa, thành thằng Red 3 đấy. Nhưng mà on nhảy đồ. Nào kẹt thôi. Quên mất. I'm sorry bro. Ra là một cái quỷ thư. Quỷ nó lắc lại một chơi à? 2 Cinderella, giờ sẽ phải lên 6 đến 7 nha. Wow. Chôn không thấy. Chôn nhỉ? Chôn điết. Là ông à? Không ai được tranh bài. Bình. Cái đánh thần rừng thần thoại vậy. Chôn tao. Thần tài à? Mấy thần tài cơ? Một thằng này, một thần mà một ấn đấy mà. Mà đánh khỏe bài vậy. Chôn tao. Mấy thần tài đánh bài khỏe vậy. What the hell? Không có thăng hoa chắc cút. Chịu rồi. Biết đấy, biết đép mà. Kinh khủng ấy. Sắp với 305 mà vẫn còn tận 48 máu. Sự anh hay sự kinh khủng đép ấy. Có mấy vàng cho 5 vàng cũng đuổi. Rồi xong. Cái gì cơ? Ở nhà thế lắp cái này cho thằng Red bình. Bao nhiêu? 160 à? Thì được phải làm một lần nữa, một hoặc hai lần nữa. Từ cái năng lượng này cho banh trên phát giờ thì quay rồi sao? Chưa 10 tiếng nữa. Cần mất tính thời gian chơi game. Trốn ngon. Xong đấu này. Đấu sĩ à? Quyền năng biết tiếng này. Cái đồ hộ bố gái. Bao nhiêu rồi? 26 tỷ à? 10 thì là 200 rồi. 10 là 2 là 1 củ. 10 là 5. 10 là 5 lát. 5 lát. Đó, 200 lát 2 củ 1 lát 200 lát 2 4 đó đúng rồi 40 củ. Ôi trời ơi 210 lần nữa đấy 16 với à 2 bay 2 nữa là lấy 5 phút bay một chia là xong bình chi lên bình nhé đúng nào Olivia ngon có biết kiếm của anh đâu máu máu thôi máu thôi máu thôi máu thôi máu mày mày biết kiếm cái hả tôi biết kiếm sự bình linh ấy kia na cầm kiếm này và cái đem máu này kia na cầm kiếm này rồi mày hỏi đâu thằng lấy rồi chuẩn không chuẩn không chuẩn không chuẩn không tranh mày tranh với tao nhiều đi quá ta 233 vòng bắt đầu bây giờ cảnh báo mà 7 củ trừ đi 30% đó 20% tiếp quỷ à 100 không 110 à kiểu tầm 5 quá để được không khoảng 70 bình cái mình lại ai mày người vào nè rồi chút hiện tại wow một tỷ lắm 50 thì vào khoảng là bao nhiêu nhỉ 2 thì 40 à 5 thì bỏ 250 đủ mày được mày ghê 250 muốn 50 của ông thầy 29 này 22 3 4 5 6 17 18 19 5 6 7 8 3 5 6 6 3 7 40 à
আচ্ছা আপনি ওই দিন আপনার আম্মার সামনে আমার লগে এরকম ব্যবহার করছেন কেন
আমার ইচ্ছা হয়েছে আমি করছি আর আমার পিছে ঘুরে লাভ নেই
কেন আমি আপনার ভালোবাসি না করবো না কেন
বেহায়া মেয়ে রে বাবা, তোমার তো আমি ক্লিয়ার করে বলছি যে আমি তোমার বিয়ে করব না।
আরে আপনার আম্মাই তো আমার পছন্দ করতো, তো আপনি শাদি করবেন না কেলা?
তাহলে তারই বিয়েটা করো।
জি জি জি, আস্তাগফিরুল্লাহ, কি কইতাছেন? আমি আপনার আম্মার কেলা শাদি করব? আমি তো আপনার শাদি করব। আর আপনি যদি আমার শাদি না করছেন তাহলে কয়ে দিলাম, ব্লেড দিয়ে আপনার নাম আমার হাতে লিখুন।
তোমার যা ইচ্ছা তুমি তাই করো, আমি একদমই ভয় পাই না। আগের বার মাইনে নিছি, খেলা ছিল দেখা, এটা খেলা না, এটা আমার জীবন। আমি জীবন নিয়ে ছেলে খেলা করতে পারবো না।
আমি হাঁচা হাঁচা কইতেছি, আমি কিন্তু ব্লেড দিয়ে
হাতে পায়ে গলায় মুখে সব জায়গায় যেখানে ইচ্ছা সেখানে লেখো, ইংরেজি বাংলা ফার্সি যেটাতে পারো সেটাতেই লেখো, আমার কিচ্ছু যায় আসে না।
আপনার আমি শেষবারের মতো কইতেছি, আপনারা আর বেশি সময় দিব না, শুধুমাত্র 12 ঘন্টা সময় দিলাম। এই 12 ঘন্টার মধ্যে আপনি আপনার মত বদলাইবেন, নাহলে কইলাম আমি হাঁচায় ব্লেড দিয়ে আপনার নাম লিখে ফেলাম, আমার কেউ আটকাইতে পারবো না।
আরামসে তুমি সিগারেট টানো, বুঝে নাই শান্তিতে, আর ওদিক দিয়ে কাম সারছে।
আরে শুনোস না, ওই মেয়ে তো ডেঞ্জারাস একটা ঘটনা ঘটায় ফেলছে, লেট দিয়ে হাত কাটছে। এখন কি হইব মামা?
ওই মেয়েটা
বস কি মামা? হাত
কেন? ওই মেয়ের তোর কোনো কথা হয়েছিল?
কালকে রাত্রেবেলা বাসার সামনে এসে দাঁড়ায় ছিল, আমার 12 ঘন্টার আলটিমেটাম দিছে।
এই কিসের আলটিমেটাম দিছে রে? হ্যাঁ,
আরে ওই বিয়াতে রাজি না হইলে কি জানি।
এই কথা তুই আগে কবি না?
আরে আমি কি বুঝছি নাকি?
আরে না বাবার কি আছে, বুঝোস না, মেয়েটা তো ডেঞ্জারাস। এখন যদি কিছু হয়ে যায় মামা, আমাকে তো পুলিশে ধরে নিয়ে যাবে।
আমি কি করছি?
ও আমি কি করছি কিছু জানো না? না ওই বেটা আইনার মারপে জানো, জীবনে তো থানায় তুই যাস্তে জানবি কেন? থানায় আমি গেছি জানি। ফোন যে কোনো হলে আত্মহত্যা প্ররোচনকারী যেই হোক না কেন, তার নাম যদি একবার থানায় গিয়ে কয় মামা, তাহলে তার খবর আছে। এখন তুই কি করবি তুই চিন্তা করে দেখ।
কি করছে সব? এই লাইলি বাইচা আছে তো?
হ্যাঁ শুনলাম ও তো বাইচা আছে।
কোন হসপিটাল আছে? আমি যাই একটু দেখা করে আসি।
হসপিটালে যাই দেখা করে, হসপিটাল থাকলে এতক্ষণ তুমি চৈত্র শিকার ভিত্তে থাকলা, বুঝো নাই? আর তুমি যাই হয়তো বাসায় আছে। এই তুই কি ওর বাসায় যাবি?
তুই যাবি মামা?
হায় রে খোদা, তুমি আইছো। আমি জানতাম তুমি আইবা। আমি লাইলে রে কইছি তুমি আসবা। চ্যাংরা হও আর রক্ত গরম হও, মানুষ তো। তোমার মনের ভিতরে সেই প্রেমটা আছে।
আচ্ছা আমি লাইলির সাথে একটু দেখা করবো।
লাইলির সাথে দেখা করবা?
কেমন আছে ও?
আছে বাবা, আসো আসো, তোমার আমি একটু দেখা করে আসো।
এইসব কি?
প্লেট দিয়ে তোমার নাম লিখছি, বানান ঠিক আছে?
একদম ঠিক আছে। কিন্তু কি বলো বাইক না, ভালো হয়েছে না? আমি কিন্তু লাইলিতে কইছিলাম যে লাইলি ছবি তুইলা ওরে পাঠাই দে। হয় কইছে যে না, কিছু জিনিস আছে এগুলো ছবি তুলে পাঠালে সঠিকভাবে দেখা যায় না, সামনাসামনি দেখতে হয়। এর লেগে তো এতক্ষণ ধরে তোমার জন্য অপেক্ষা করতেছি।
এইসব পাগলামির কোনো মানে আছে?
আছে না, তোমার আমি শাদি করব, তুমি আমার শাদি করবা, করবা না?
এই তুমি কি আমার বলদ পাইছো? বলদ এই পাশে দাঁড়ানো লোকটার মতো।
নিলে তুমি আমার মামার নিয়ে কি করতেছো?
আমি বলবো তুমি শুনবা। মানে এই যদি তোমার হাত কাটার নমুনা হয়, হ্যাঁ আমি জানলে আমি জীবনেও আসতাম না। আর যদি হাত সত্যি সত্যি কাটতাও তাও আসতাম না, কোনো লাভই হইতো না। আমি তোমারে বিয়ে করব না। তোমার মতো মেয়ের সাথে শুধুমাত্র মজা নেওয়া যায়, বাড়ির বউ করা যায় না। তোমার মধ্যে ওই রকম কোনো এলিমেন্টই নাই।
তুমি একটু বেশি বেশি করতেছো না?
এই মাঝখান দিয়ে ঢুকে গেলেন? হ্যাঁ সাদে কি আপনার মাইনছে হাবলু কয়? এর লেগে আপনার হাবলু কয়। কারণ ঢুকছেন যখন, তখন আমারে না বুঝায় আপনার এই ড্রামাবাজ ভাগ্নিরা বুঝান। আমি ওরে বিয়ে করব না, আমি মরে গেলে ওরে বিয়ে করব না। মানে নিজের তো কোনো মান সম্মান নাই, পরিবারের মান সম্মানটা যদি খোয়াইতে না চাও তাহলে এসব বন্ধ করো। সবার সামনে অপমান করবো না।
থাক ভাগ্নি, তুই কষ্ট পাইস না। হয় তোরা বুঝতে পারে নাই, আর যেদিন বুঝতে পারবো ওই কান্দা বুক চাপলাইব, তখন বুঝবো যে কি জিনিস হারাইছি। তুই কান্দিস না ভাগ্নি, একদম কান্দিস না। তুই থাক, আমি আইতাছি, দেখতাছি।
Ok, mình sẽ tăng tốc pin, tăng tốc let's go đến cái chạy đến cái hành tinh kia rồi. Planet. Wow, sao không biết đâu. Ui, một con này xong. Con na giờ này vậy. Tôi lập đủ set chưa này. Tí không vậy, cái đéo ở đây. Đéo gỡ đồ nhỉ. Gỡ đồ là ngon rồi. Có một cái đa giờ này cũng gọi là sử dụng chiếc pin chi linh ấy. Lại sẽ boost tốc mắc pin chi linh cho em 1.9 1.3 triệu, vay nữa rồi. Quay đều. Let's go broccoli. Boost đến hành tinh khủng long cho tao. Hành tinh khủng long và tiến qua tài. Ok broccoli ơi, mắc tốc độ của thầy rồi. Làm ê, một năm mấy này mà nó chỉ cho ăn được mấy trăm 100.000 như này đấy, thắng luôn mà đều hiểu. Mắc cái broccoli 300.000 này, 300 thêm nhà tinh quá. Đây thì một lần nữa ra đâu anh là người may mắn, anh là người nghèo. Cô tạo anh là người may mắn, tổng tính 30 quả. Có cái năng này bình xong chống cái kiếm con cái kiếm xong rồi con game may mắn chắc là 20 tiền thôi thế đâu. Không ra còn đồ xí nữa. Lắp cho thằng này cái luôn này xong luôn gì đến này thì đẹp đấy. Mắc phải mắc phải ba vậy này có này mắc gì nhỉ, mất tên rồi. Anh là trẻ may mắn, anh phải chứng thứ nhất là về revert lên 1 triệu revert ở lên revert nhỉ. Bây giờ anh phải chứng thứ nhất là phải revert đi, phải chứng anh đen lắm revert. Ôi không, để bay thì nó bay thì nó bay đã vào cái 15 hết của tao gì rồi gì revert level 1 rồi thì sao, rồi sao quest revert xong mới có quest sao chuồn nào ha thấy trốn mình cặp bật ui quần chắc sợ mình đi tấn độc lập sẽ đây là ai mình làm gì đây đơn giản đen hoặc xài 3 xài 2 xong. Anh là kẻ may mắn. Ok broccoli đúng có cái rồi nhỉ. Ok đi đúng không 2 củ vẫn là mấy cái trường đấy mà nhưng mà phá rồi mình sẽ lên được cái đất theo mình quay lốt ta binh ra gì đây, con số gì thua này, huyết kiếm mà nữ rồi cho Johnny huyết kiếm cùng đao kìa. Đấy, xịt lát đã có lõi đấu sĩ rồi, còn có lõi hiền giả nữa, epic này. Ngon. Một trong trang bị thành phần rồi. Rồi anh sẽ vào. Anh 70 máu. Mạnh. Rồi xong. Mày đi. Rồi xong rồi đi đồ trong này nữa. Cái này là mỗi khi hiền giả độc nhất bắt đầu tại 2 hàng giữa. Yes. Mình cầm máu 140. Hết rồi á, full rồi. Rồi. Vẫn là một con le đây là gì của cái trước. Đây chỉ thế thôi. 30 à, sáng. Đéo có tiền mà nâng. Em này đéo có tiền thì phải nâng đi chứ. Yên. Cái này đấy. Tí cái này đấy. Yep. Tới 1,7 mở lên 10 lần nữa. Mở lên 10 lần nữa. Chôn không. Epic luôn. Bây giờ đang là nó tự lên xếp cái chọn này. Chúng ta sẽ làm 18 nhân 10 à? Hơi kinh nghiệm không có vòng đấu không? Mona kiếm à? Rồi còn một cái đầu phép ấy, còn một cái quyền trượng ấy. Xin ra rồi. Xin làm 4 tiền quyền trượng xong. Yes, xin ra 4 tiền quyền trượng. Xong rồi hết tiền. Cái gì đấy? Godly, mày đi. Xong rồi. Godly không tự dùng ở Mythic. Không phải Godly, cái mày không thể tên là Godly. Mày đi. Sự là mạnh ấy. Ê, cái này có đát à? Hay à? Đợi biết đấy. Nhìn đát thì nhỉ. Đát cái may mắn. Rồi. Chi rồi. Đây, để cái này cho mạnh. Ăn là cái may mắn. Có đát đi sự nhanh ấy. Đát hồi nhanh phết. Không, mình cần biết cái đát hồi là nào. Tự nhặt được 200 ấy. Có 200 người gặp bạch đát xong dài gì. Thì ra mở ra mới thích mà sự mấy cái quan ở cái chạy này dưới đấy. Cái game này nhất đấy. Và mình có 2 quan liên tục trong 2 lần liên tục rồi kiểu 4 cái chém nó nghe tiếng biết mình chém không vua chém rồi 75 rồi này ngon thực sự đang ở đây tách vua một cái lần trắng ạ 180 à gì vậy thắng vào đây 180 à 81 182 nhặt hết mũ vải không ra mũ rồi để trời loại đâu chỉ một kia nè xuống ra nhìn là phút thủy đại binh này sẽ tự lập chùa đây rồi mũ này anh sẽ nhặt full và mũ lại yes sir boy 188 12 cái nữa 188 90 10 cái nữa 22 91 92 93 94 95 này 95 96 97 đâu à đây 97 98 900 xong 9 100 200 một đâu nhỉ quay anh nhớ có trong em ngồi một chỗ nào what the hell nhớ có chỗ cái mũ mà nhỉ đây không phải đây à đâu như là chỗ mình đứng ra anh nhớ là gì không phải mất rồi ủa đó vào bay rồi nên là kìa may mắn anh là kẻ may mắn Bình. Cút. Thích chết không cái thằng này? Thế anh luôn ra Mythic là thích chết không? Ê, Mythic không báo à? Mythic không báo này. Rồi, mắc rồi. Lên mắc. Rồi, lên đúng như đúng đáy sau rồi. Xong. Mắt theo. 3 dê. Game easy. Quả chua. Caro mà. Không caro. Không caro nhỉ? Thằng này caro. Ngon. Xong đủ rồi đây. Xong. Đủ rồi mà. Giờ chỉ up chat thôi. Giờ chỉ lên chat. Đủ rồi. Xong máu không sao. Còn nói tiền sự binh. Bay lên cho thầy. Gì đấy? 1.1. Xong bóng theo. Sự là của đại nhỉ? What the hell thằng này để gì đấy? Đấy cái gì đấy? Không tao. Rồi để cái nhạc gì đấy? Đây game thế. Em vừa ấy, người sự là một TV toilet ấy. Uầy,